surprised to see yesterday Taylor Mandeville, who did not play in the final game against Livingstone because of an ankle injury, did play 15 minutes yesterday. And as we talked about during the broadcast yesterday, Taylor certainly brings a lot of senior leadership and experience on that basketball court when she's out there.
You're right. You're not going to see her score a whole lot of points for you. If she gets 6 or 7 points, that's a plus for you. But if she don't get that many points for you, she's going to get in. She's going to be a lead on the floor. She's going to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing on the court, get them into it, and almost like a coach on the floor. And it definitely was a plus in getting her back out on the court last night because Jaleel Williams, had really a lot of pressure you put on a freshman player.
Kansas State, of course, first team All-CIAA. She is leading the Rams in scoring. Kansas averaging right at 9.8 points a game. Jasmine Carter ranking second at 8 points a game. Jasmine against.
I think it's going to be called on Brittany Jackson. That's going to be her first personal foul as well. So that's a good sign as well, too, for them to start getting some of their players in foul trouble. We've only played 30 seconds.
Rams with the basketball, a new 30-second shot clock. Jalea Williams looking in the paint. She finds Jasmine Carter back out to Jalea. Swings it around to Trey Terrain. Trey has her shot blocked, and the rebound is taken by the Rams. Jasmine Carter, three-point shot up is an air ball. Chasing the basketball out of bounds. Alexis Johnson, she steps on the line as she tries to save the ball back in, and the Rams will have it. But John, only 7 seconds on the shot clock.
Well, I hope they are aware of that. If not, it's going to be a shot clock violation.
Jalea Williams gets it into Brianna Arnold. Arnold quickly gets the shot up, and she is fouled on the play. So already 2 team fouls on the Lady Panthers, and we have only played 46 seconds.
Well, that's showing that they were aware that the shot clock was running down. They have an opportunity now to knock down some free throws here. And this is a good sign for them here. If they can knock down these free throws early here, and that can be a good sign. Most of the time when they start out making free throws early, it kind of carries on a little bit.
Brianna Arnold, a 66% free throw shooter, connects on the first one, 2-1. Second free throw is good, and we're tied 2-2 with 9:14 to play here in the first quarter. Union with the basketball, driving in for the layup. It's not there by Jada Lucky. The ball goes out of bounds on the rebound. Rams will have control. Carter gets it into Jalea Williams. Williams across the timeline. Backs it out, standing on the Bojangles Coliseum logo on the far side of the court. Now Brianna Arnold puts a shot up, not there. Battle for the rebound. Jazz Carter gets it, puts it up. It won't fall, and a scramble for the loose ball. It's going to be a tie-up, a jump ball, and the alternating possession will give it to the Lady Panthers. Well, it should be the Rams. No, the Rams. The Rams. Lady Panthers got it on the opening tip.
I tell you, that basketball is bouncing all over the place. It appeared that Virginia Union had possession underneath the basket, but could not get the offensive rebound.
Trey Terrain's three-pointer won't fall. Over the back foul is going to be called on the rebound against Winston-Salem State.
I think that's going to be a call on Brianna Arnold, I believe, Ken.
The scoreboard here at Bojangles Coliseum does not have the capability of showing fouls, personal fouls, or team fouls, and we are at the mercy of the PA announcer. And sometimes it's hard to hear with our headphones on.
You're right.
So you just have to bear with us, folks. Now I'm trying to see if our live stats will pull up, and I don't see anything yet. So we are really at a loss here if we can't get those to pull up. And now they do pull up. Rams with the basket. And a turnover. Brianna Arnold comes up with it. Jasmine Carter from the three-point line. It's an air ball. The rebound is taken by Brittany Jackson for Union. Jackson dribbling Passes off to Lucky. Lucky drives in, puts up an air ball. Loose ball, and the rebound is going to be claimed by the Lady Panthers, but he rolls out of bounds. Last touch by Rejoice Spivey, and it will belong to Winston-Salem State.
It appears to be both teams are a little jittery early in this ball game here, trying to figure each other out, and Virginia Union having a difficult time putting the ball in the basket as well.
Rams trying to get it into the front court. The ball is knocked out of bounds by Ashley Smith. It will belong to Winston-Salem State. 4-2, Rams lead it with 7:25 to play in the first quarter.
Union playing 2-3 zone here, trying to keep the inside away from Winston-Salem State.
Trey Terrain swings it around to Carter down low. Julia Williams drives in, misses a layup. A battle for the ball. Once again, it's loose, and Jazz Carter comes out with the basketball.
Well, they're getting all of the loose ball, and that's a good sign for them being the more aggressive team on the offensive end.
Trey Terrain feeds it down low and give the layup to Kansas State. 6-2, Rams up. Candace did not have one of her better performances yesterday, John.
She really didn't.
And she is going to be a key to this Rams team today. Shot up, no good by Lady Walker. Brianna Arnold with the rebound for the Rams. Trey Terrain to Julia Williams. Baseline jumper up. It's not there. The rebound taken by Virginia Union. Going all the way. Shot off the glass. Not there, but the rebound claimed by Brittany Jackson. She puts it back in, and it's 6-4. Rams lead. Winston-Salem State on the attack. Julia Williams, I'm not exactly sure what that was.
I tell you, she's at one speed, and she's going to have to slow down a little bit here, because what happened is because you have turnovers on this end here. The bad shot turns into a turnover. Of course, Virginia Union comes down and scores a basket off the missed shot.
An easy basket that time for Brittany Jackson. She is fouled, and she'll have a chance to give the lead back to the Lady Panthers. They led it 2-0. The free throw is good. It's 7-6 now. Virginia Union with 5:49 to play in the first quarter.
Virginia Union have changed up their defense a little bit, going with a 1-2, 1-1 here now, matching up with how the Rams are set up. Also, Taylor Boyd and Taylor Mandeville have checked into the ball game here for the Rams.
Taylor Mandeville, of course, as we mentioned in the pregame, with that ankle injury. She did play 15 minutes yesterday, and this time Taylor Boyd throws the basketball away into the Virginia Union bench. But Taylor doesn't seem to be showing any ill effects from playing yesterday.
You know, I told her after the game, make sure you ice that ankle down really good. She said, don't worry, I definitely do that.
And Union loses the basketball out of bounds. It goes off of Brittany Jackson. She tries to plead her case with the referee that it went off of a Rams player, but I think it just went between her legs.
It did. I'll tell you, the officials were not hearing that at all.
Brianna Arnold, another key to this Rams basketball team. Brianna has been playing extremely well off the bench in the second half of the season.
You're right. You know, during this time of the year, you got to have good bench play if you're going to go further.
Tiana Edwards back to Taylor Mandeville. Mandeville's going to back out and reset the offense. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Three-point shot up off the glass, and it's good. Look at Taylor. Hey, Coach. 9-7, Rams up with 4:44 to play in the first quarter.
And I think if the game is a close game and the Rams, I give the Rams an edge, a blowout game, I think it's going to be a tough for us.
In the lane, shot up, whistle blows. 3-second violation against Virginia Union. And with that, we have the first timeout on the court. Winston-Salem State 9, Virginia Union 7. Quarterfinal action in the 2017 CIAA basketball tournament. Both teams are back out on the court. We are ready to get play underway. First quarter, Rams lead at 9-7, 4.5 to play. Long pass ahead. The Rams stop up, put the shot up. And it's 11-7, SU on top. The ball lost out of bounds by Virginia Union. It goes off the fingertips of Lady Walker.
Another turnover again is because of the defense that the Rams are playing. They're doing a good job of shutting off the lane, those passing lanes, getting that help side and double team on the inside.
The fifth turnover. Tiana Edwards, a long pass ahead is tipped out of bounds by Ashley Smith. Tiana Edwards with that last Rams basket. 4-point lead is the largest of the basketball game by either team. 11-7 with 4 minutes to play exactly here in the first quarter. Long shot up, no good by Tiana Edwards. The rebound taken by Trey Terrain, but she loses it. A three-point shot up off the glass is no good by Rachel Pacoda, and Trey Terrain comes down with the rebound for the Rams.
I'd like to see the Rams continue to keep the same pace that they're having here. Don't force anything. Use as much of that clock as you can. Just also, you want to look at try to get a good shot as well.
Tiana Edwards dribbling, being guarded by Ashley Smith, and now driving the shot up, no good. Pacoda comes up with the rebound for Virginia Union, gets it out ahead to Alexis Johnson. Whistle blows, foul.
Foul going to be called on Taylor Boyd that time, trying to hustle back down and on the defensive end here. Questionable call, but
Taylor Boyd's first personal foul. I believe that is the third team foul on the Rams. In the paint, shot up off the rim, no good. Pacoda comes up with the rebound once again for Virginia Union, and she is guilty of traveling.
Yeah, both players was trying to decide on who wanted the ball, and both of them tried to move with the ball, and official calling for traveling. That was, again, because of the defensive effort from the Rams is making it tough on Virginia Union here this afternoon.
7 turnovers already for the Lady Panthers, and we still have 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 11-7, Rams lead it. Tiana Edwards, a three-pointer up. Give it to her. Tiana from just behind the three-point line, behind the free throw line, and the Rams have doubled the score, 14-7. Good patience, good looks by the Rams.
Yeah, I'll tell you, and their shot selection has been pretty good, except for maybe 1 or 2 shots they had. Everything else has been looking like out of the offensive set.
Pacoda in the lane, puts the ball on the floor, drives in for the layup. She's a junior from San Francisco, California.
6-footer as well, so she's not a short person for a women's.
Trey Terrain dribbling, sends it to Jasmine corner. Jasmine with a nice pass underneath, shot up is no good. Taylor Boyd gets a rebound, loses it, gets it back out to Taylor Mandeville. Mandeville puts the shot up, no good, and the Lady Panthers come down with the basketball. On the other end, shot up by Brittany Jackson. It's not there, but she is fouled on the play.
This will be Tracy Rand. Second personal foul on her. Ken, so she's going to probably have to come out of the ball game here, picking up her second foul. Now, immediately after that, I see Brianna Arnold getting ready to check into the ball game.
Fourth team foul on the Rams. The first free throw is good by Brittany Jackson. Jackson is an 85.6% free throw shooter. Not somebody that you want to put on the free throw line. Second one is good.
I think she's 4 for 4, I believe, from the line today as well.
It's a 4-0 run for Virginia Union. The Rams lead at 14-11. Taylor Mandeville, the quarterback of this Rams basketball team when she's on the court. Brianna Arnold swings it to Jazz Carter. Jasmine puts up a three-pointer, an air ball. It goes out of bounds, and it will belong to Virginia Union. Well, it's something we talked about yesterday, depth perception. These teams are accustomed to playing in smaller arenas, and here there's nothing behind the baskets on either end. Pacoda in the lane, puts a shot up, not good. It goes off of her hands, out of bounds, and it will belong to Winston-Salem State. 14-11, Rams lead it with 1:09 to play in the first quarter.
Still applying the pressure in the backcourt.
Taylor looks like she's skipping a little bit.
You're right, I agree, she really is.
On that left foot. Not the normal breakneck speed that we sometimes see Taylor Mandeville using to get down that court. A reach around, the ball knocked away. Scramble for it. Union comes up with it, spinning, shot up in the lane. Is no good by Brittany Jackson, but Brianna Arnold will pick up her second personal foul.
I'll tell you, early in this ball game, the Rams were getting all of the early, not early, but all of the loose balls coming up in Rams' favor. But the last few minutes or so, it's been reversed. Virginia Union has been the team that's been doing that. She misses the first one, Ken, which is something we talked about, how she was 85% free throw shooter on the season.
It works every time. The old Williams-Winfrey jinx. And it's still a 14-11 basketball game. Rams lead it with 43.7 to play in the first quarter. Jackson's second free throw is good. Now, you have a theory on free throws, don't you?
I do. If you miss the first one, depending on how you miss it, the next time you shoot will determine whether or not you will get a good shot off or not.
Now, the last time Taylor Mandeville's long pass into the front court is picked off by Virginia Union, and they take it down and score. I believe that basket put in by Jada Lucky.
And they on a 7-0 run too, Ken. The score was 14-7.
It's 14-14, another Rams turnover in the paint. Shot up, it falls. Alexis Johnson with that layup, 16.7 seconds to play.
9-0 run for Virginia Union to take the lead back from the Rams. The Rams was not saying they had smooth sailing, but they had a little lead here, and we know about Virginia Union because of their pressure in the backcourt to really make the Rams make some tough decisions here, and they've gotten back into this ball game and have taken the lead with 16.7 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
It was 14-7, now 16-14 in favor of Virginia Union. And the Rams got away early in this first quarter with some of those long passes from the backcourt into the front court. Virginia Union picked up on it in the last couple of passes. They've been able to pick it off and take it down.
They have, and the Rams got to be a little bit more careful when they catch the basketball. Turn and look before you put your foot down on the floor, to put the ball on the floor and see where everybody is. Because they're not going to let up with that pressure, Ken.
Shot clock is off here in the closing seconds of the first quarter. Taylor Mandeville over to Julia Williams, back to Taylor. Down low, driving in the paint. Kansas State puts a shot up. It goes, and she's fouled on the play. That's what the doctor ordered.
We'll have an opportunity to close out this first quarter here, being up by 1 with free throws made by Kansas here.
Kansas, an all CIAA first team selection. Kansas shooting 69.5% from the free throw line. It's good, and the Rams have reclaimed the lead at 17-16. Long shot as the horn sounds is no good by Jada Lucky, and the first quarter is in the books. Winston-Salem State on top of Virginia Union, 17-16.
Yeah, should be a 5-point for her score for her. You're exactly right.
Virginia Union with the basketball to start off things here in the second quarter. In the paint, shot up off the back of the rim, no good by Alexis Johnson. Battle for the rebound. A nice save by Julia Williams as she gets it back into Jazz Carter. So Rams quickly in the front court. Jasmine Carter swings it over to Taylor Mandeville.
Virginia Union staying in a 2-3 zone.
On the baseline, trapped. Taylor Mandeville throws it off the leg of Jada Lucky. It goes out of bounds, so the Rams will have it. We're seeing extended play today from Taylor Mandeville, so that's a good sign for the Rams. And that three-point shot up and good. On the other end, a foul called against the Rams. 20-16, Rams have taken a 4-point lead. Led by as many as 7 points in the first quarter at 14-7 before Virginia Union went on a big run and actually took a lead.
I'll tell you, that time they allowed the offensive player of Virginia Union, which is number 23, Alexis Johnson, missed a shot but got her own rebound and got fouled.
Hits the first free throw. Second free throw is no good. And the rebound claimed by the Rams. Kansas State coming, or rather Brianna Pate coming down with it for SU. Now Jasmine Carter. Long pass, nice save in the corner. Jasmine puts up an air ball. The rebound is taken by the Lady Panthers. On the other end, three-point shot up, no good, but the rebound and the follow not there for Lady Walker. The ball hits on the baseline, so it will belong to Virginia Union. New shot clock, a turnover. Quick hands by Kansas State, reaches in and grabs the basketball. Julia Williams brings it across midcourt a little bit slower than what we normally see her.
I think Coach probably told her you need to slow it down a little bit here. You made some good moves earlier. But the last couple of times you have some turnovers.
Three-pointer on the way. Jasmine Carter, it's not there. Rebound for the Rams. Taylor Mandeville with another three-pointer, and it's 23-17. Taylor's filling it out there.
That's 2 for 2 from behind the arc.
Shot up, no good by the Lady Panthers. Rejoice Spivey puts a shot up, a tie-up on the rebound, and the possession arrow will give it to Winston-Salem State.
You also seen the Rams be a little bit more aggressive as well too on both ends, and of course getting good bench plays, another good thing for you as well.
23-17, Rams with a 6-point lead. The biggest of the basketball game thus far has been 7 points by the Rams. We have 7:40 to play in the second quarter. Taylor Mandeville over to Julia Williams. Julia to Taylor, down in the corner. Shot up, three-pointer is no good by Jasmine Carter. The rebound taken by Virginia Union. Alexis Johnson comes down with it. Shot up in the paint, off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. And a foul is going to be called on Julia Williams. Ashley Smith took that first shot. A scramble for the rebound.
I tell you, I think Coach Lamont has been warned on the sideline about about calls that are being made, but I think she was more animated about what's going on with her team and not the call that made by the official.
Julia Williams picks up the personal foul. That is her
I think it's her second, I believe. Yeah.
The first team foul in this second quarter. 23-17, Rams up, and at the free throw line is Kerrigan Awkward. She hits the first, 23-18.
And one thing, the Rams don't need to get Ken Forth in this ball game too. Don't get too happy with those three-point field goals as well too.
23-19. Awkward hits both free throws. A little pressure in the backcourt now by the Lady Panthers. A pass ahead to Taylor Mandeville. Mandeville drops to Jasmine Carter. Jasmine hits it from 10 feet out.
That's how you attack the team who's pressing you. Had a 3-on-1 fast break. Taylor was able to penetrate and get the ball in position where it needs to go.
Three-point shot up, no good by Pacoda. Rebound on a second miss by Virginia Union, taken by the Rams on the other end. Foul.
But also, too, you see the Rams being a little bit more of an aggressive team as well. And this is probably one of the first game, Ken, that I've seen them be a whole lot more aggressive in attacking the basket.
Tiana Edwards will be at the free throw line with a couple of shots. First one is no good. Tiana, one of the leading free throw shooters on the Rams team, hitting 71.9% for the season. Second one hits the front of the rim and bounces over, falls through. 26-19. It's back to a 7-point as you lead with 6:34 to play here in the second quarter.
So you've seen another 7-point swing here in favor of the Rams here, which was trailing. Now they are up 20, like you said, 26-19.
Lady Panthers with the basketball. Alexis Johnson driving, whistle blows as she drives to the basket. A foul is going to be called against the Rams. That will be the second team foul.
So Jasmine Johnson was using both of her hands, trying to defend the defender.
No team fouls thus far in the second quarter on Virginia Union. A wild shot up by Pacoda, not there. Turnaround jumper by Alexis Johnson. Nice rebound by Alexis, and she just followed through on the turnaround, puts it through. Rams with the basketball in the paint. The feed into Taylor. She loses control of the basketball, slides down with another Virginia Union player out of bounds on the other end. Layup, it won't fall, but there's a foul on the play, and I think that's going to be called against Brianna Pate.
I'll tell you, not only that, too, is the fouls are mounting up against the Rams as well, too. 5:50 to go. I think that's the third team foul on the Rams here in this second quarter.
(26-21), 5-point Rams lead. 5:50 to play in the second quarter. Second free throw is good by Rachel Picada. Rams. The correction, that last free throw was made by Ashley Smith, not Picada.
Okay, and that's Pacoda's second personal foul, so she's going to have to go out of the basketball game. Again, you want to try to get their post players in foul trouble.
Second team foul on Virginia Union. Long three-pointer up, and it falls for Gianna Edwards.
Now you take that three-point shot there because that was out of bounds set that they had, and they used it to perfection that time.
29-22. It's back to a 7-point Rams lead, traveling against Virginia Union.
Audrey Stevens make her first appearance here this afternoon for the Rams.
And John, I don't know what's going on with the live stats. It's not showing Virginia Union on my half. Shot up for the Rams. 31-22, 9-point lead, the biggest of the basketball game for Winston-Salem State.
Right. Biggest lead for either team here, Ken, as well.
Virginia Union has led by 6 points. The ball loose in the lane, picked up by Taylor Boyd. Another turnover for the Panthers. A pass down low, dribbling into paint, shot up. It won't fall that time for Jasmine Johnson. And a dumb foul in the backcourt. That's all you can say about it.
Yeah, Audrey, I'm not sure what she was thinking about in that situation right there.
Aja Stevens picks up the personal foul. 4 minutes, 38 seconds to play. Before halftime, Winston-Salem State with the biggest lead in the basketball game by either team, 31-22.
Full 38 here in the second quarter.
Brittany Jackson at the free throw line She hits the first one. Second one is good, 31-24. Back to a 7-point lead for our Rams. Tiana Edwards to Taylor Mandeville. Ahead, nice speed pass underneath. Well, Kansas State waited just a moment too long to put that shot up.
She did.
But Tiana Edwards steals it right back. Shot up off the front of the rim, and a foul is going to be called on the rebound against the Rams.
I think it's going to be Jasmine Johnson, I believe, is going to foul's going to be called on. I think Candace kind of rushed her shot just a little bit underneath the basket. She was wide open. She kind of rushed it just a little bit.
And that's a 15 foul on the Rams, so Virginia Union will be at the free throw line for the remainder of this second quarter. Fortunately, Jada Lucky misses the first one. Lucky is a 74% free throw shooter. Score remains 31-25. Six-point Rams lead. The second free throw was good by Lucky. Virginia Union shooting 68% as a team from the free throw line, and now the foul is going to be called against the Lady Panthers.
I tell you, they tried to surprise Taylor by coming with a hard double team at the top of the key. But Taylor saw that right away and was able to force them to foul her.
Rams got a new 30-second shot clock. 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Rams lead it by 6. Aja Stevens tries to force it in the middle, and there is a scramble for the loose ball. Nobody has been able to come up with it, and the foul is going to be called.
It's going to be Jasmine Johnson again. It is.
And that will send Virginia Union back to the free throw line. First free throw is no good. $11 out of 16 thus far for Virginia Union at the foul line.
They appear to make 1 out of 2.
Kasha Austin to score now at 31-26. Rams with a 5-point lead. Jasmine Carter swings it to Taylor Mandeville. Carter looking back out to Aja Stevens. Mandeville. Whistle blows, 3 seconds. It's going to be called against the Rams. Trey Terrain in the lane, or rather Kansas State in the lane too long. 3:16 to play. And the steal, the ball taken away by Tiana Edwards. Tiana stops, puts a jumper up, it won't fall. The rebound goes to the Lady Panthers. Alexis Johnson comes out with it. And another steal, this time by Jalea Williams. She is fouled as she goes up for the shot.
I believe that's Aja Stevens, I believe.
Oh, is it Aja?
Yeah.
It is Aja.
That's 2 consecutive times that the Rams have read the passing lane against Virginia Union. And, you know, hopefully they can come up with something this time. The last time it came up empty on a fast break. Now Aja has a free throw line here, and misses the free throw.
First free throw is no good. Aja Misses the second free throw. The score stays 31-26. Aja only a 52% free throw shooter. She's not been to the line a whole lot this year. John, she really hasn't seen a lot of playing time until Taylor was hurt. Union with the basketball. Rejoice Spivey. Shot up. And the rebound is taken by Candace Tate.
I tell you, the Rams have gone a long time without scoring a basket, Ken.
We've been stuck on 31 points for what seems like forever. Tiana Edwards, a bounce pass in the paint. Not a good move there. The Rams are lucky.
They sure are very lucky.
Nice pass, bounce pass that time, and it will fall through for Aja Stevens.
Much needed field goal for the Rams on that play, and that was all hustle play on that particular shot.
Puts us back up by 7 points with a minute 47 to play in the second quarter. Shot up, no good by Virginia Union. Kashona Sutton takes a shot, gets her own rebound, sends it back out. They will reset their offense. And a whistle blows, and it's going to be a foul against somebody.
Just ran over Taylor Manaville. Just got ran over by number 21 for Virginia Union, which is
Kashona Sutton. 33-26. Rams have led by 7 points on 4 occasions now in this basketball game. Our biggest lead, 9 points. We have a minute 25 to play in the second quarter. Jasmine Carter. The ball tipped. Jasmine. No, they're going to call it backcourt. I thought it was tipped.
It was tipped by the Rams, though.
The turnover will give the ball to Virginia Union. (33-26). Long baseline three-pointer up, not there, but Johnson gets the rebound for Virginia Union, puts a shot up. It won't fall, and Jasmine Carter comes out with the rebound for the Rams.
Great. It's good job for them to take their time and not be in a hurry with the shot clock. Let the clock down. Try to get a good shot here.
46 seconds to play in the second quarter. Long three-pointer, no good. The rebound taken by Brittany Jackson. Shot up, no good. And this time, Jada Lucky gets it to fall through. 33-28.
The Rams can almost settle for the last shot here. We'd like to see them do that.
Actually, John, I believe the shot clock should probably be off, because if you look, the game clock running down, they just forgot to turn it off. On the other end, fast break layup is going to be good by Jada Lucky. She's got 2 consecutive baskets, and it's 33-30. Taylor Mandeville heaves it from midcourt. It won't go in at the half. Winston-Salem State was somewhat of a surprising 33-30 lead over the number 12 ranked team in the nation, Virginia Union.
Well, not only much of that too is that they honestly, tell you the truth, are outplaying the Virginia Union, which is another reason why they are ahead right now. And almost in every category, they're doing a pretty good job with them. They're attacking the basket. They're getting the loose ball, even though I'm almost certain probably Virginia Union probably have more turnovers than the Rams here in this ball game too.
2 minutes away from the start of the second half of competition.
Well, I tell you, the Wi-Fi here I thought would be a little better than what we have right here. Kenny, about a minute and 45 seconds before the end of halftime here versus Rams versus Virginia Union Panthers here. It should be an exciting game the rest of the way here.
(33-30), Winston-Salem State on top of Virginia Union. Both teams now back on the court, and we are just about ready for the second half of competition. Third quarter just about to get underway. Virginia Union with the basketball to start things off. A near turnover in the paint, shot up by the Panthers, not there. Battle for the rebound. A loose ball, a scramble for it, still nobody has it, and finally, Lady Walker comes down with it.
Wow. And I've seen so many people go after basketball and just finally come up with it. And this last possession we just had there, 30 seconds, people running all over trying to get the basketball.
The Rams finally come out with it. A chance to add some points to this lead. The Rams have only trailed once in this basketball game, and that was an early going.
I tell you, Ken, I'm sure Winston-Salem State is happy that because the shot clock was running down and the foul that was called against Ruffin on Virginia Union that time, giving the Rams a new 30-second shot clock here. Nice play call, nice timeout play call, but nothing to show for it.
Rams come up with the basketball again. Candace Tate back to Jalea Williams. Jalea, nice feed underneath to Candace Tate for the layup.
That time that was a great feed that time by Jalea Williams. Took Candace Tate on the inside.
Lady Panthers. Foul is going to be called. I believe that's on Jasmine Carter.
It's tough to see. I'm not sure if they call on Candace. It might have been Candace Ken instead of Jasmine. Because Jasmine had fouls earlier, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, she did. Again, for those listening and watching this afternoon, the scoreboards here at Bojangles Coliseum do not show either personal fouls or team fouls. Both free throws are made, and it's now 35-32. Rams on top of Virginia Union with 8:23 to play in the third quarter. Jalea Williams pass to Candace Tate. Candace tries to feed it back to Jalea.
Wow, shot by Virginia Union. Rebound by Jasmine Carter for the Rams.
Brianna Arnold feeds it down low. Candace Tate bounces, puts it up, and she is fouled. I believe that foul will be whistled against Lady Walker. (35-32) Rams up by 3 points. Candace Tate at the free throw line. Candace, one of the better free throw shooters on this Rams basketball team.
And I tell you what, Candace appeared to be the person that the Rams want to try to go to again at the start of this third quarter here. Out of all of the shots that have been taken, 3 out of 4 have been taken by Candace.
Candace shooting right at 70% at the free throw line for the season. Hits both of them, and it's now a 37-32 back to a 5-point Rams lead. On the other end, layup not there. Shot put up by Kasha Austin. The rebound knocked out of bounds. It will belong to Winston-Salem State.
Virginia Union going back with a little token man-to-man pressure, trying to take a little time off the clock. Not looking to trap this time.
So Leah Williams takes off down the lane, loses a basketball. It goes into the hands of Austin. And the foul is going to be called against the Rams in the backcourt.
Well, that's a smart foul, too, by Jalea Williams, because they definitely had a wide-open layup. Virginia Union had someone way out in front of them. Definitely would have been an easy basket for Virginia Union.
Union with the basketball, trailing by 5 points, 37-32 with 7:18 to play in the third quarter. Brianna Arnold, 2 personal fouls on Brianna, so she has to be careful, and she's going to pick up her third.
And I tell you, Ken, these officials are really calling this thing close with those hands, and players need to learn how to adjust how the game is being officiated.
A new 30-second shot clock for the Lady Panthers. Three-point shot up, no good. Rebound taken by the Lady Panthers. Get another shot off, that time by Sutton. And Jasmine Carter comes down with the rebound for the Rams. Charge. The basket will not count.
No basket. The fouls are mounting up on the Rams player that's playing an important game for her, and that's
Trey Terrain picks up her third personal. .647 to play in the third quarter. Rams lead it by 5. Rams have only trailed once in this basketball game, and that was all the way back early in the first quarter.
I'll tell you, the only thing about that, you lose a player like Trey Terrain, but you don't lose in the height because Brianna Arnold comes in is just almost as tall as she is as well. So.
Three-point shot up is not there. Jasmine Carter falls down trying to get the rebound. She is tied up by Ashley Smith. Possession arrow will give it to the Rams. I'm not sure if Jasmine slipped.
Well, I tell you, but see, on those situations right there, you'd rather them have that basketball because it could be at a closing part of the game, but now the next jump ball is going to go to Virginia Union because of a missed block out on the rebound.
Virginia Union 0 for 5 at the three-point line. Seems like they've taken more three-pointers than that. Kansas State, oh, it rolls around the rim, falls out, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Brianna Arnold. The basketball will belong to the Lady Panthers.
See, that was a good look, great pass, and Candace, wanted to go with the hand that on the side of the floor she was. Used a good left hand, just couldn't finish it.
Underneath, wide open layup for Kasha Austin.
I tell you, good pass for inside to Tasha Austin that time. Brianna Arnold forgot to rotate down for the Rams on that play.
Taylor Mandeville back in for the Rams. Taylor to Tiana Edwards. Edwards looking in the lane. Kansas State is going to be called for traveling.
And now the Rams have 3 times down, have come up empty. The last 3 possessions they've had here, and of course now coach is making a substitution, taking out Kansas State, bringing in Taylor Boyd in this ball game.
5:35 to play in the third quarter. 37-34. Three-pointer could tie it for the Lady Panthers. Running jumper in the lane is good by Ashley Smith. And it's back to a 1-point Winston-Salem State lead. Now, Virginia Union, this has been a game of runs. Every time Virginia Union has closed to within 1, the Rams have been able to get that lead back up to 7.
They have, and they need the same thing need to happen here.
And a nice layup that time by Taylor Boyd. Good feed in by Taylor Mandeville. Back to a 3-point lead on the other end. Oh, walking, traveling is going to be called against Rachel Pacoda.
Well, I tell you, Ken, as well, too. I don't know who allowed Taylor Boyd to get open on that back screen, but that was a great pick for her going to the basket, and a great, even better pass by Taylor Mandeville on the last basket scored by the Rams.
We have a media timeout on the court.
What are you doing?
Just sending a gift to Dave 2037.
Who?
Me in the future. I save a little money from every paycheck as a gift to Dave 2037, so he can spend it on things like anti-gravity boots or a hologram Doberman, something cool like that. I think Dave 2037 deserves it. He worked hard. What are you getting Steve 2037?
I guess I was thinking Steve 2037 would just fend for himself.
Well, all right, but don't expect to be borrowing my anti-gravity boots.
You want to have money in your future? You got to start saving now. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free ideas and easy ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
Hey, let's just hope Steve 2037 doesn't get his hands on a cold time machine, because he is going to come back here and knock some sense into you.
This message brought to you by the American Council.
HSRN. Coming up right after this contest, 4:30, the Golden Bulls of Johnson C. Smith and the Bulldogs of Bowie State tip-off Game 4 of the women's contest. 4:30, but right now, it's the Rams, it's the Panthers. Here's the guys from Winston-Salem with the call.
Fielded back to 5 or even 6 with a 3-pointer. Taylor Mandeville being closely guarded. Driving in, a foul is going to be called before she gets a shot up. The foul called on the floor, and it will be whistled against Tasha Austin, I believe. Her first. Jasmine Carter has the ball knocked away, and a reaching foul is going to be called. If that's against Pacoda, and it is, that will be her third, I believe, John Williams.
I believe you're right, Ken.
And the 4th team foul on the Lady Panthers with 4:28 to play here in the third quarter. Well, the roles could be reversed on the foul line where Virginia Union went so early in the second quarter. Rams have only been to the free throw line 9 times. Virginia Union has been 19 times. Tiana Edwards back to Jazz Carter. Jasmine, a feed down low. Nice pass from Jazz Carter to Brianna Arnold for the layup. And it's back to a 5-point Rams lead. Well, Virginia Union continues to make a run, but they just can't overcome the Rams. This time, pushing foul against Jasmine Carter. I thought that Brittany Jackson just lost the basketball out of bounds.
I'll tell you, Ken, I thought so too as well.
That hurt because it puts the Lady Panthers on the free throw line for the 20th time in this basketball game. The first one is good. Second free throw is good. Lady Walker puts both of them through. Lady Walker for the Lady Panthers, and it's back to a 3-point game, 41-38. Under 4 to play here in the third quarter. Brianna Arnold. Get the pass back to Taylor Mandeville. Three-pointer on the way. This time it's not there for Tiana Edwards, and the rebound is claimed by Sutton for Virginia Union. Quickly on the other end. Stop. Shot up in the paint. No good. Rebound. Grabbed by Lady Walker, and she puts it in, and it's a 1-point basketball game once again. Rams lead at 41-40. Rams with a near turnover in the backcourt, and a trip is going to be called against Ashley Smith. She trips Taylor Mandeville unintentionally. Have to stress that, but, you know, with Taylor and that ankle injury, you kind of hold your breath when you see her go down.
Yeah, you're right. And I tell you, at that time, too, it definitely was a close call. And she needs to knock these free throws down because every point is going to be very important from here on out.
Taylor Mandeville with 2. The first one is good. Taylor shooting 68.4% for the season. Second free throw is good. Jasmine Johnson back in for the Rams. Jasmine Carter will get a breather. 43-40. Rams up by 3 points. In the paint, Johnson. Shot up, it rattles through. One-point Rams lead, under 3 in the third quarter. Tiana Edwards is forced to throw it out of bounds off of the leg of Ashley Smith. 2:51 to play in the third quarter. The pass sent in deep to Jasmine Johnson. Gets it to Taylor Boyd. Taylor. Guilty of traveling. She kind of lost her balance. I don't think Taylor could make up her mind if she wanted to go in to try a shot or pass it back out.
I'll tell you, that time she was kind of, just wasn't undecided on what she wanted to go about in doing that.
Did that little hop.
Yes.
A one-legged hop, and the turnover gives the basketball back to Union. They had the chance to take the lead for the first time since early in the third quarter, and now they return to favor as Ashley Johnson, Alexis Johnson falls down in the lane, and the Rams come up with the basketball.
I'll tell you too, the Rams just looking at her on the floor, nobody immediately jumped after the ball.
Tiana Edwards stops over to Kansas State. Kansas driving in. A foul is going to be called, and that will put Kansas State on the free throw line for 2 shots.
Again, this is more active. We've seen Kansas in the last few ball games, and need every bit of points that she's given us here today as well.
Kansas right at a 70% free throw shooter. First one is good. 44-42. Two minutes and 6 seconds to play in the third quarter. And they got the looked like one of the young men helping keep the court dry. He got some perspiration up on the other end. Second free throw missed. Virginia Union with the rebound.
Have a tie ball game here, Ken.
44-44. Minute 39 to play in the third quarter. First time we've been tied in a very long time. I think the last time was maybe 4-4. John?
Yes.
Anna Arnold puts a shot up. It's no good. Lady Walker with the rebound for the Panthers on the other end. Shot up is no good. Alexis Johnson gets the rebound, puts it up. She's fouled.
So now you see where Virginia Union is getting that confidence now, and we got this fourth quarter coming up here, and they have opportunity to take the lead for the first time in a long time. Matter of fact, I don't know if they lay it in the ball game, Ken.
Alexis Johnson, a 74% free throw shooter, misses the first one. They led 6-4 early in the game. Second free throw is no good. Jasmine Carter back in for the Rams, gets the rebound, hands it off to Taylor Mandeville. Taylor over to Tiana Edwards, back to Mandeville.
The Rams are kind of going with trying to spread the court a little bit. Nice curl.
Under a minute to play. The pass thrown out of bounds by SU. The turnover, the 15th in the basketball game. 13 for Virginia Union.
And I think if we can keep the game into the 60s, the chances are better for the Rams.
We're tied 44-44. Rams have led by as many as 9 points in this game. 3-point shot up, no good, and the rebound knocked out of bounds. Ooh, they're going to give it to the Lady Panthers. Last touch by Tiana Edwards. .31 seconds. About a 3-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock.
Wow.
Oh, Alexis Johnson all alone underneath the basket. Takes the pass, lays it in, and Virginia Union has its first lead since early in the first quarter at 46-44. And this is a critical time for the Rams not to panic.
It really is, Ken, and because now it's where you got a whole serve here.
Taylor Mandeville, cross-court shot. Tiana Edwards puts it up. Off the rim, no good, and the horn sounds. The third quarter comes to a close. Virginia Union has taken a 2-point lead, 46-44, over Winston-Salem State. Difference there.
Yes, it is.
10 more free throw attempts for Virginia Union. Although the Rams shooting 69% at the free throw line is probably one of our better averages this season. Union gets the basketball to start off the fourth quarter. Jamaica Ruffin in the paint to Alexis Johnson. Goes in for the layup. Not there. The ball lost out of bounds. I thought it went off the hands of Jasmine Carter.
I did too, yeah.
But they're going to say that Alexis Johnson knocked it out of her hands.
You had two officials right there. One right on top of it, and the other one across the lane from where the action was going, and neither one of them saw that foul coming.
We will not throw a challenge flag. We'll save that for later in this quarter if needed. As if they would pay any attention to the two ball fellas about midway up here at Bojangles Coliseum. Kansas State in the lane gets a shot to fall. Or was that Trey Terrain? Trey. I'm still looking down trying to get these stats. Three-pointer shot. First of the basketball game for Virginia Union.
First one of the ball game.
And it's 49-46. Biggest lead of the game for the Lady Panthers. Ashley Smith with that three-pointer.
Every possession is very crucial.
Taylor Mandeville. 7 seconds, 6 seconds on the shot clock. 4-3. Taylor puts it up, and it goes in.
Smallest thing on the court.
3 seconds on the shot clock. Taylor makes it count on the other end. Wild shot up by Ashley Smith. The rebound taken by the Rams. Tiana Edwards. Tiana knocked to the court. No foul called. Taylor Mandeville puts it up and says, well, if you're not going to call anything, I'll just put a shot up. It won't fall, and Johnson comes down with the rebound for the Lady Panthers on the other end. Driving in, shot won't fall, foul.
Okay, what you don't want the Rams to do is try to get in a running game with Virginia Union. That's how they want to play the game. As we said, they average 79 points a game on the season here. At that time, we would have liked to have seen them take the ball and pull it back out and set their offense.
Alexis Johnson hits her first free throw. She is one for 4 at the free throw line if those stats are up to date. Second one is good. Back to a 3-point lead for the Panthers. And right now, Brianna Arnold loses the basketball. Johnson on the other end, and she is fouled.
No time to panic yet, but they have to make a better decision than what they have done the last couple times down, Ken.
And right now, Coach Lamont, as Johnson hits another free throw, has probably the most experienced 5 on the court on the Rams team.
You're right.
Brianna Pate will come back in, and Trey Terrain will have a seat. 53-48, 5-point lead for the Lady Panthers. Now Jalea Williams back in now for the Rams. At some point, you've got to give some of the ladies a rest, a breather.
That's right.
And now it's as good a time as any, as Jalea's pass is partially blocked. But the Rams come up with it. And underneath, nice feed in. And the layup is good by Brianna Pate.
I'll tell you, Virginia Union fell asleep.
Johnson on the other end. It rims out, no good. Brief offensive rebound won't fall. Jasmine Carter with the rebound for the Rams. Brianna Pate almost loses it. Now a bad pass, and it's going to be an easy layup for Jamaica Ruffin. Well, we're we need to slow it down just a notch or two.
That's right. You remember I just said, don't try to get into a running game with them. That's what they want you to do.
55-50, and Coach LaTanya Lamont wants to talk things over with the Rams. 6:59 to play in the fourth quarter. Virginia Union with its biggest lead in the basketball game, 55-50.
Dave, what are you doing?
Just
Virginia Union, the leading scorer is Alexa Johnson with 15, Brittany Jackson with 14.
Back to action, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jalea Williams to Brianna Arnold. Brianna puts a baseline jumper up, hits off the corner of the backboard. I thought that didn't hit the rim.
I don't think it did.
Or they got a new shot clock.
They did.
And a charging foul. The turnover will give the basketball to the Lady Panthers.
This is another turnover, which is a 16th turnover for the Rams so far here.
And I think we've had more turnovers in the last 2 or 3 minutes than we've had at any stretch in the basketball game. The ball put on the floor, a loose ball. Now they're saying the Rams kicked it. It must have been Jalea.
That would have been a big defensive stop for the Ram had that happened that time.
15 seconds on the shot clock for the Lady Panthers.
No, should they realize how much time is left on the clock?
8 seconds. Johnson puts up an air ball, 2-1, and it will be.
Hit the rim. Got to keep playing. That's why you always instruct your players, don't stop until you hear a whistle blow.
Kansas State with the rebound for the Rams. Jasmine Carter. Oh, it won't fall. The rebound tipped. It goes out of the hands. And on the other end, the basket is good by Brittany Jackson. Jalea Williams commits a turnover, loses the ball, and
foul.
Score the basket by Jamaica Ruffin, and she is fouled on the play.
Again, right now, you see the experience of Virginia Union basketball team taking over right now, extend this lead to 9 points right now, and have opportunity to make it 11.
And really, I think the biggest difference in the past 2 to 3 minutes that has allowed the Panthers to take this lead, the Rams have become a little bit impatient.
They have rushing their shot and not taking their time on it, and then defensively, offensively, they just have not been in possession where they need to be.
60-50, Rams trail by 10 points. The biggest lead for either team in this basketball game, as SU led by 9 points in the second quarter. Taylor Mandeville. Tiana Edwards sends it back out to Mandeville. Mandeville over to Edwards. 2 seconds on the shot clock, and
boy, got bailed out, and I tell you what, Tiana have an opportunity to knock down 2 free throws there while the clock is stopped here.
Kashona Sutton bails us out. She commits a personal foul with 2 seconds on the shot clock, and there is absolutely no way that we could have gotten a shot off.
So now we're trying to decide if this is a media timeout or not here. So the players, Virginia Union said, forget it, we're going to sit down. So
and it's timeout is called.
Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
They've made 21. We've only been 13 times.
Because we've taken a lot of threes today, Ken.
Absolutely.
And
another
pass.
The pass picked off by Johnson. She's going to take it in for the layup.
Wow, Ken, that's about the 4th turnover rush shot that we've had here in the last few minutes of this ball game, and that's why Virginia Union have extended this lead here.
And all of their points, for the most part, have come off of turnovers. Tiana Edwards. Back to Taylor Mandeville. Edwards puts a three-pointer up. Not there. Brianna Arnold with the rebound. Shot up. Partially blocked and knocked out of bounds. Lady Walker. She's been a thorn in the Rams' side in the second half.
Yes, she has.
She and Alexis Johnson. Walker.
She's getting chewed out by the official, though, about taunting on the shot.
Walker has been pivotal in this comeback. Nice speed underneath Brianna Arnold with the layup. 10-point lead with 4 minutes to play. Nice job by Trey Terrain, or rather Kansas State, to find Brianna Arnold open. Panthers up by 10, 3:50 to play. Union with the basketball. Ashley Smith. Out to Jamaica Ruffin. Three-pointer up, no good. I thought I heard a whistle. Lady Walker gets the rebound and puts it back in for 2 points.
There's that offensive rebounding.
They've killed us on the offensive boards today.
They really have. And I mentioned to you before, they cannot allow them to get those offensive rebounds.
Taylor Mandeville with the shot, won't fall. The rebound taken by Jamaica Ruffin. She's going to take it all the way. Misses the shot. Brianna Arnold is tied up. And Ashley Smith comes over Brianna's back, ties her up. Possession arrow will give it to Winston-Salem State.
Got to score here, Ken. Much needed basket here for the Rams. They're trailing by 12 with 2:57 to go here in the fourth quarter.
John, I think we're going to need some three-pointers to help out a little bit. Jasmine Smith off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Kansas State, shot up, no good. Foul.
Well, one thing about right now, Kansas has a chance to go and chip into the lead again while the clock is stopping. This is something that can be good for them right here. But now they got to come with a little pressure here now. They can't sit back and wait and let Virginia Union just bring the ball up the court without applying any pressure.
Jasmine Carter with only 5 points for the Rams this afternoon. First free throw is good by Candace. Second free throw is good. Back to a 10-point deficit for SU. On the other end, Sutton is called for traveling.
And Sue, that's just like a steal right there, turning the ball over, 10-point lead. And we've seen plenty of things happen in a situation like this.
Well, in the game yesterday, where Lincoln came back after Shaw led by 20 points.
Right.
In the game today, back and forth, Chawan
was down by minutes 12 or 13 points themselves.
15 at one time. It was 40 to 25, I believe. And Virginia Union calls a 30-second timeout. They want to talk things over, and Lincoln came back and won that game again today.
I tell you, and then too, you're talking about a game like this is being played. You're down 10 points, but now every possession definitely is a possession that's very, very important for the Rams right now. They have to come down. If they don't have a three-point shot, they got to have something going to the basket. If you don't have anything going to the basket, then you got to take the three-point shot if it's available for you. And you got to score in a hurry right now. 2:39. The Virginia Union come back down to take their time and run some time off the clock here. And then, you know, the clock now is your worst enemy right now.
Rams trail 64-54. Jaleel Williams back in, and she throws the basketball away.
What a costly turnover right there, Ken. I mean, you can't throw the ball away in a situation like this. You're already down by 10 points and a bad pass, and I'll tell you, that one hurts.
It does, because there was no pressure.
No pressure at all.
A freshman mistake, John.
It sure was. And now Virginia Union is going with a little delay game here.
And they can afford to run lots of time off the clock, run that shot clock down. It's a 4-possession game right now. Minimum 4-possession game. Shot missed. Brianna Arnold with the rebound for the Rams.
Got to get some shots up, Jasmine.
Jasmine Carter shoots an air ball. Jasmine hasn't found her range today.
Yeah, has really struggled today. Knocked down some shots early in the first half, but the second half just has not been there for her.
Foul called in the backcourt. Will stop the clock with 1:56 to play. 64-54, 10-point lead.
Jasmine is 2 of 11 on the day for shooting here, 2 out of 11.
I believe that's Alexis Johnson at the free throw line.
I think you're right.
She hits the first free throw.
And she's
6 of 9 at the free throw line.
6 of 9 from the free throw line. 7 leading all scorers with 17 points. Make it 18 now.
Second free throw is no good. Rebound taken by Kansas State. Aja Stevens in, Jaleel Williams out for the Rams.
I think they're trying to go with a little bit more of offensive weapons now.
Taylor Mandeville to Jasmine Carter. Jasmine to Brianna Arnold. Not a good pass.
So you cannot believe that possession right there really going to put them in a tough situation to win this ball game. Minute 30 left, and you know they're going to milk the clock now. They're going with that one, kind of like with a 1-4 high stack.
11-point lead for the Panthers. Three-point shot up, and it's good. Only the second three-pointer of the basketball game for Virginia Union. That one made by Ashley Smith, and that will seal it right there.
Seal it for him. great run by the Rams, a great opportunity for them to try to come and do something here in the tournament, but just a little too much firepower from Virginia Union, and then you see why again too. They are a team that the number 12 team in the country here, and when they were down and they would come back and fight it and do as what a team would do. That's as good as they are.
No question about that. 28 seconds on the game clock, about a 10-15 second differential between that and the shot clock. 5-4-3. A three-pointer up, it's no good. Rams with the rebound. Jasmine Carter gets it. Three-point shot off the rim, no good by Taylor Mandeville, and Taylor's career will come to an end in a Rams uniform as Virginia Union defeats Winston Salem State 68-54. And John Williams, no disrespect whatsoever to Virginia Union. They have a fantastic basketball team. No question about that. Point number one, they found themselves in a battle this afternoon.
They did.
Point number two, the Rams